store. Peach.
Go. Here we go! Here we go! Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. I don't know how I got here. I hacked in, I cracked the code, but I'm in. And we have a race. Tama versus CartoonBuffoon. And as well, with me, I hacked D-Whatever into the call. D-Whatever, how are you doing, sir?
Well, this is kind of weird. I was just chilling and suddenly I'm here, I guess. Either way, I'm doing fine. Got to commentate. Excited to see Tama play, as well as Cartoon. I already saw Cartoon messing up Lecture Skip, and Tama had a little bit of trouble with Bomb Clip.
Just a little bit of
see
trouble.
how this plays out. Just a little bit.
He didn't let it get to him, though, and that is the most important thing, especially when something like that's happening. Like, it's so easy to be like, man, I'm so done. I don't even want to do this anymore. Because when you're starting off and you're slipping up like that, oh, the blue coin says no. Going back for it, though. You think that's worth it, going back to the blue coin?
I've been wondering, thinking about that a lot. The red also misses the red coin, but probably just gonna go back for it. I think it's actually worth going back for it because the other Piranha Plant just takes forever to kill. So might as well just go back for it if it's not too far to the edge. And also messing up the ending there. More time for CartoonBuffoon. But yeah, definitely. If you already mess up the beginning, it can easily go to the edge, and then you're like, yeah, I don't want to continue this race.
Tama having a bit of a struggle here at the end of 100, but he's got the star spawn. The CartoonBuffoon not too far behind.
And almost a whole star ahead now. So, cruising. Other than that, like it just skip, that's a pretty good start for him. Alright. Yeah, that was a decent 100 coins for Cartoon.
Not too shabby at all. Tama coming up for a cannonless. Let's see if he can make it happen. Ooh, he got pushed really far right. I don't know about this one.
And is good, luckily. Imagine also a missed cannonless. That would not have been nice. After all of that. Yeah, wait though, maybe. I know that Tama usually goes for more advanced strategies in some stages, so maybe he'll make up some nice time by that. Yeah, Cartoon isn't safe after all as well. This is just Worms. Worms can always go. Exactly, can always go a little bit messy.
It's all about keeping your head up. As long as you don't let it affect you too much, you just kind of let it be as is. I mean, Tama could easily be like, in his position, it would be super easy to be tilted. You know, the bomb clip, what happened at the end of 100, but he's keeping his head up. He's moving Mario.
And barely made it up there as well with that dive.
Very tight.
Good thing he's keeping his head. That's definitely the best thing you can have for a race. Like, not getting tilted is just... it just makes you play worse, getting tilted. It doesn't help you at all. Yeah. Ooh, wait. Did Cartoon not go for the slide? What happened? He just straight off jumped off the... Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. He just straight off jumped off the stage. Back into Worms. Still has to do the Fortress Star, so I have no idea what happened there. And now Tama's almost back in this. After everything that happened, Tama almost... like he's right on his tail. And you can see the frustration. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but you can see it. He's not happy about that.
Big triple jump dive.
Right, Chet just coming in saying he might have selected the wrong star. I don't know if you saw that, Simp.
I did not.
But Cartoon just had to die in Worms, and that's why Tama's almost back in this.
Oh my goodness, okay. Commentators asleep at the wheel.
Apparently, probably selected the wrong star, so he didn't spawn the tower. Which is a thing in Worms. You have to select every star after the first one if you want the tower in there.
And just like that, we have a race. But lobby, you know, just kind of the starting point before the real sauce comes into the pan. There's still so much that can go down in lobby. You got Dark World, Cool Mountain, super easy to die in. We got Wing Cap
Definitely,
right
and
now.
I feel like I'm not so sure how good Cartoon is in keeping his cool. I've seen him get quite frustrated at times, so hopefully that won't affect him too much, that mistake in Worms. Gonna see how this plays out. Decent wing cap for both though. And as I say that, Cartoon misses the switch press, gets the text.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that because they're kind of in the similar position, right? And CartoonBuffoon even has the lead, but if they're not completely aware of where they are in relation to each other, it's super easy to be like, man, I am totally screwing up so bad right now. This run is awful. Oh my goodness, I need to get it together. Tama seems pretty chilled out, you know? It seems like he has reeled back. He's calmed down, but CartoonBuffoon, a little bit more stressed out.
For sure. That's, maybe you also just want to try to... Usually when I race myself, I just try to not think too much about my opponent just so I can focus more on my own game. It is important, of course, because you could go safer in some stages if you know you're ahead. You can just do it safe and not risk a loss if you're far ahead. Yeah. Dark World, they're both moving on very nicely, going for a decent shake. Interesting movement from Cartoon, but he should still be good. Very early. There's a lot of time to spare. Same with Tama as well.
Making moves. As long as you don't die, that is the huge relief here. I mean, Shigeru's nice, normal cycle, not the end of the world, but as long as you aren't dying, that is the big one, and looks like both players, no problems here.
So no Goomba Troll as well. Just going through there very nicely. That was still an alright run, even after everything that happened, they're still grabbing like a mid-10 here. It's not too bad. There were so many mistakes.
This is the run, as someone might say. Now, are you aware of the ramifications of this match? Do you ever? What is on the line?
Actually, no. We should probably get up the standings real quick and see what's
I
happening.
got you,
Because
baby.
this is the last. This is the last match for regular season, and after that, it's time for playoffs.
That's right. And playoffs is for top 8, right? So we've got in 8th place, CartoonBuffoon with 406 points, and in 9th place is Saxdale with 388. So CartoonBuffoon kind of needs to take the dub, you know, get at least some points here to add some padding. Saxdale's going against Pete today. Could possibly snag that 8th place spot if CartoonBuffoon does not get a W here against Tama. So there is some pressure.
Not safe at all. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how this plays out because this is still really, really close. And if Cartoon loses, then yeah, Saxdale could easily sneak in with some points, even if Saxdale loses as well. Actually, the point difference is actually quite big, 406 to 388. Just definitely needs a win there to get into the top 8 for Saxdale.
Could be. That's about, I mean, if he gets 20, if Saxdale gets close to a win, and hypothetically CartoonBuffoon gets no points, which that's kind of hard, you know, at least, especially in this matchup. I think they'll be pretty close finishing, but it's possible. Saxdale could do it. Sax Whale, excuse me.
Pretty much. And, ooh, barely making it on there with that walkie's work. Very nicely though.
Tama with the hot strats. Plopping the penguin down. I don't fully understand that strat, but I do.
Oh yeah, you the pingo trick it's called. At least that's what I think it's called. That's what the video says. And you kind of want to single jump, so you can run a little bit, and then when you can run a little bit, you can Z-drop the penguin. So you don't need to drop him after talking to the mother. You just press Z, and then you drop the penguin as you talk to the mother and Tama falling down.
That was a really interesting camera angle from Tama, but it looked like it made it harder. I wonder if that's how he always does it, or if it just got messed up a little bit. It did not seem to work out too well in his favor.
I'm not too sure on that either. Might be his regular cam, but yeah. I think just going into Mario Cam is the best for Walkie's work. But maybe just personal preference for Tama there. And we do see the CCM18 coming out from Cartoon. Interesting. And Tama, of course, gonna do that double plus with CCM18. We're gonna try that double Tama plus.
The man himself, introducing it, unleashing it upon the world. It hasn't been the same ever since Tama Plus. Things have gotten much harder in Shifting Sandland, if you're doing it.
But it's also like such a nice time save, I gotta say. Getting good places is not that hard anymore on Cartoon. Okay, just a little bit of a tree grab. Not too bad. Oh, interesting camera as well, but still manages to get a nice turn. Yeah, so we're gonna see the routes convert in SSL again. Assuming Tama gets both pluses without any issue. He can still do some on-the-fly routing, but I have faith in him that he's just gonna nail both of them. Both pluses.
It's his thing. He's got to nail it. Tama Plus, Tama getting it, of course. It has to happen.
There's no other way. Alright, let's see how Cartoon handles the penguin though. We've seen people fall off. Oh! This is the star because he gets pushed by the penguin, I believe. Okay, there we go. That was scary. Yeah, I could have easily fallen off there.
Yeah, losing a little bit of time here. The penguin was patiently waiting to give away the star. CartoonBuffoon was, I mean, quite frankly, being a buffoon on the slide there for a second, but has recovered, is out of there. But we'll see if he can recover. Looks like, you know, the emotion's coming out a bit. Can he... Got to take a deep breath. The next level. I feel like it's easier to leave something in the past when you leave the level. Like, when you're still in the level, it's easy to stay tilted. But once you leave, you have some time to kind of ground yourself.
Oh, for sure. Especially if you... Well, probably for these races, they don't use splits, but if you are able to just get it done, split, and the next level you can save time again. Definitely helps the mindset. Now, BBH just very short stage, 2 quick stars. Nothing too big going down usually. Tama already done with 19 stars, and Cartoon just 1 more in BBH.
In and out. And we ain't talking about burgers. Tama moving on through the moment of truth. Shifting Sandland. It's a lot coming at you really quick in the basement. Both in 70 and 120. I think a little bit more in 120, but especially in 70 as well. Lava boost, pillarlesses.
Yeah, it's these kind of tricks, but after them you feel pretty safe, and in 120 it's like so much more in every stage that you sort of can't handle that well most of the time. It's just a lot of sauce, I guess.
A ton of sauce. CartoonBuffoon wrapping up. Okay.
Got the big bomb. That helps. That's the first one. Can he nail this double jump? Gets it as well. Ooh, that
Very
was
nice.
Buttery smooth.
It's
Also,
in his blood.
really good. Really good first
DNA. It's encoded in his ribosomes. Can he pull out another one? I feel like once you got that jump dive on the slope, it's pretty much secured. That's the hardest part, at least in my personal experience with Tama Plus.
I feel like also grabbing the big bomb can be a struggle sometimes, but he gets the second one.
Ooh.
Gets the jump dive as well. Can we get another very clean entrance? And again, that's just beautiful.
Just another day at the job for Tama. Oh, almost. Cutting
Okay.
it close on those secret platforms. My heart can't take it, Tama. Please, calm down. This is
Almost.
huge, though.
Definitely. Almost falling down, and now we can see Tama slightly in the lead. Already 22 stars, and Cartoon still has to nail his pillars. Not going for Tama Plus. What? That's not a double jump. Oh, that hurts. Takes a death. Man, just slightly pressing A too late. Let's see if he can recover. That's medium bomb. Is he actually gonna attempt medium bomb? Makes it a little bit harder because you have less speed. But he seems good. Gets all the ground pounds. Gets the last one as well. Just needs to get up there now. Ooh, let's go. Let's go, Cartoon. That's really, really nice. Gets the medium bomb. Oh, almost missing the star, though. But yeah, just because of that death, has fallen behind a lot. Tama with a comfy lead.
Very comfy. Blanket is on. Hasn't turned on the fireplace quite yet, but he's sitting comfily. Has a hot cocoa in his left hand, and he's sipping on it. He has turned it into a pretty spicy run, actually. I mean, when we look back at the beginning, messed up bond clip like 2 or 3 times. Bombs 100 was a bit of a yikes. Ooh, big boy boost. He's up.
Quite the big boost, and a really, really solid ending as well. Yeah, I was gonna say that if you don't go for an advanced lava boost strat, it's not too bad, but Tama actually busting out the strats. But yeah, as you said, it's going so well for him now. After Wumps, just got that stage done, and after that he was playing super, super solid. Even more than solid.
More than solid.
And also with that ledge grab skip as well on the bullies.
It's so tough. I find that, like, getting the ledge grab skip itself isn't that hard, but actually getting all 3 bullies after the fact is so much harder than the regular 3 bully strat.
Definitely. They're like, I guess, farther away from the ledge, so your position needs to be a little bit different, and that just makes it so much harder. Now Cartoon went for one of the more easier stars first, so let's see. Gonna go for reds as well. Oh, but gets a burn. Nice recover though. Ooh, bit side flip for Tama there. Getting an optimal poke right, but still goes in with that huge jump. On this dive on the small platform. And now, as I think Cartoon is gonna go for a lava boost here. Let's see how he handles this. Goes for quite the safer one. That is looking good. Nice. Losing a little bit of time over Tama, but didn't die, so doesn't matter at all. And it's barely any time lost over Tama's strat.
Just cutting through stars here. Once you have that boost out of the way, it's pretty smooth. Yeah, and like you said, you have a little bit of a breather. Dire Docks. I mean, if you're doing front sub, a little bit scary. And then you have Fire C, but it's not too shabby.
Ooh, if I'm not mistaken, I think Tama actually goes for side sub. I don't know if he stopped yet, but I've seen him do it in races before. It's gonna be interesting.
Side sub. I always thought that was like a meme. I've never seen someone actually do it. I mean, the thing is, it's like as hard as front sub, but then you're getting all the lag that you would get from back sub. Like on front sub, you can at least reduce the lag, but I'm interested to see what Tama can do, or how much time it saves as well.
And I also feel like that side sub doesn't really save as much as like the ways. Oh, gets the burn. Okay. You have to walk for a little bit like farther, I guess, to the star than on front sub as well. Yeah, gonna be interesting to see. But and then the thing is, again, if you even mess with side sub, might as well just go for front sub, right? At that point.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on the matter. But if you want to be different, if you want to have the eye-catching strats, sometimes you got to sacrifice time. That's just how it is. Most of the time, that's not the case, actually. Like, the coolest looking strats tend to also be pretty fast, but side sub does not fall under this category. But first, we got to take care of these chests. You got to pop them open. For whatever reason, you pop them open in the right order, and then a star just comes out. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we're going to roll with it.
I mean, as long as you get the star, just gonna try to open these chests. Kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, if it's working, don't question it. Just deal with it. Tama, beautiful opening the chest there. Getting the optimal angle. Cartoon with the bonk in the hallway. And you can see it. It is weighing on him. Any mistake, you just got to forgive yourself. You know, you let it be. Because now that mistake that has nothing to do with Dire Docks is weighing on his mind going in here. You know, you got to focus all your energy in the game, and if you're spending any of your brain cells thinking about, oh, this, I can't believe that just happened, chances are you're probably going to mess up again.
Oh, for sure. Fortunately, it's not such a movement-heavy stage, so you can't miss that much time, especially if you don't go for a front up, I think. Except for maybe Manta. If you miss a Manta ring, then that's bad, but the rest is quite chill, I think. So at least he's got that. But yeah, definitely the mindset is hurt quite a lot just by getting killed. And there it is!
Oh, we didn't get the jump!
Tries to go for it again.
Okay!
There we go. I mean, yeah, don't really know if it saves time at all or that much.
I mean, it definitely saves time over back sub, but it's like you might as well be doing. If you can do side sub, you can definitely do front sub. But front sub is certified. It has the certification of being faster. But Tama out here flexing.
Yeah, let's see how he handles this Manta. You get troll sometimes, but gets the first ring. That's, I think, the big one. If you get the first ring, you're quite safe, I would say. Ooh, and Cartoon missing his swim, missing so much speed. So again, a little bit of frustration showing.
Yeah, first ring and fifth ring, I think, are the big ones. Because you try to save a lot of time by cutting that. Oh, Tama overshooting the entrance. Can't get in there. All right, calm down. We are now in here. It is a Fire C.
I think that's the first kind of expression we got from Tama this whole race. He's been pretty straightforward the whole time, not getting tilted or anything, and ooh, misses the side flip.
Stone cold.
I'm actually not sure if he can still get lava boost.
Well, he went for this.
No. Well, that's rough.
Lava Boost is out of the window. Might still be able to make early cycle, but this could be, I mean, Tama has been holding down the fort. Has not even given Cartoon a chance. Hasn't opened up the moat, the bridge. The archers are out waiting, but now they're taking a lunch break. There's some room here for CartoonBuffoon to save some time over Tama. Let's see what he can do.
For sure. I think if you get the beginning done, especially the cage movement, you're quite safe. That's like the hardest thing. And the pole jump. Ooh, goes for the older movement. Interesting. Also no fast turnaround. I'm actually not sure if you need a fast turnaround there. Just don't like the cycle.
I'm about to find out. Has the triple jump. Tama milking his time here at the end. That is not a boost, but can definitely make early cycle with this. Still save a lot of time over Tama.
It only saves around, loses around 10 seconds over getting lava boost earlier. It's mainly because of the ending. You have to slow down so much, as you can see. When also gets that, can't get the second cycle here on these elevators, so gotta have to get a different ending. But yeah, definitely save time over Tama. But yeah, he's already out of here. Got the throw. Still like 30 seconds ahead, 30-40 seconds.
Are you a goldfish man? Do they have goldfish over there?
Sort of. Oh, the cartoon actually really mad. I don't know. Either way though, gotta say the question caught me off guard. I'm indeed not a goldfish man, I guess.
Okay, I just wanted to know, we have, can we get a confirmation? Is that a box of goldfish in the background of cartoon? I would consider myself a goldfish connoisseur. I've eaten way too much goldfish, especially those big boxes, and I can confirm that behind CartoonBuffoon, that is indeed a big box of goldfish.
Yeah, I don't think we have those. Yeah, can't really recall that at all.
Oh, the beautiful double box kick from Tama. Whoa, whoa, slipping, steering off the road.
And missing a coin already. Still a decent beginning though. Could have gone a lot worse, but also that coin is gonna fall down. And he's still gonna grab the other one as well. Gonna have to go up very slowly. A lot of spaghetti. Spaghetti might be on his controller.
That would explain a lot of things, actually, because this is, oh my goodness. Even more spaghetti. We are feeding 2 families now. We were able to feed a whole family. We're going to need at least a little bit more sauce, though. Interesting camera angle from Tama, but that's clearly what he's used to. Oh,
as well.
Going in for the scoop.
Okay, okay. All right, he's safe. He's safe. So much spaghetti. Cartoon already missed the coin as well, and that Skeet RNG is really bad. Still grabs all the blue coins, though, luckily. Yeah, he can make up some decent time, but both players struggling with without 100 here. Tama definitely more. Gonna grab every coin. He doesn't need to go for any backups. Backup coins. Alright. I mean, finally he's through that. That was a wild ride.
The pressure, it's coming on. Again, CartoonBuffoon is not secured in the top 8 for playoffs next week, so he needs to at least get some points against Tama. And ooh, the bonk!
Barely holding in enough. Yeah, didn't get a high jump at all.
There's still plenty of time. We still have all of upstairs. We still have Tippy. Anything can happen. This is Mario. This is Division 2. You know, it can get very... I mean, we just saw all that spaghetti. Who's to say that a meatball can't show up out of nowhere? We've definitely seen it in the past.
And honestly, Cartoon isn't that far behind, so at this rate, he would still grab quite a nice amount of points as well. If he just holds on to this kind of pace. But yeah, that was a lot that can go down, so... Probably not gonna stay like this at all.
You whatever, setting some conflicting signals. Not sure what to believe. Pretty much just saying 2 things that are opposite of each other. I don't know what's going on here, but Tama with the big ground pound, the lag reduction is real.
Here we go!
But yeah, this ride, I think if Tama just went for more consistent strats and just tries to not die anywhere, he could, I think he could just take this home. Like, not making any big mistakes, staying with his comfy lead, small bonk. But he's looking quite good, just Spaghetti doing that one without 100. Still rocking the lead though.
Ooh, Tama having some intimate action with the wall before heading into Tiny Huge Island could be a good luck rub. See if it pays off.
Let's see those secrets. Hardest star, definitely in this stage. You only get 3. And this does 1. Oh, gets a bonk. Yeah, this part is just can be brutal. But that was a really nice backup. Well, almost nice. Almost nice. Okay. He's gotten through there without too much spaghetti.
Oh, and the slow get up. Okay. That was a little bit sloppy. There's some room for improvement here. Let's see what CartoonBuffoon's got. This is definitely the hardest star out of the 3 that you have to do here.
Oh, for sure. And let's see. That's a much better approach. A little bit safe, but gets the triple jump and the dive. Yeah, very solid from Cartoon. I see. Is Tama going for that mountain clip? And he gets it. Very nice long jump as well. Hot. Making up for those secrets.
Beautiful. Just gorgeous, baby.
He's still going in. Even like messing up. Does not want to slow down. Okay, I'm going a little bit safer. But I mean, it doesn't really lose that much time unless you mess up and fall all the way down. Okay then. See how he backs us up. Finally gets up there.
Now, I just want to confirm, it's 90 points to get, that's the maximum, right? It's 90?
Yeah, it should be 90, I believe.
Okay.
Commentators not even sure. Might want to check up on that.
Last week of the season, still don't really know what's going on. We've been here for a while, but, you know, we're just kind of pretending like we know what we're doing, but we actually
yeah, it's 90. It's 90. 60 points for winning and 30 for extra points.
Yeah, just wanted to confirm that this is like basically gravy for Tama. I mean, Tama sitting at 10th place in the league with 303 points. Even if he secures 90, he'll still be behind CartoonBuffoon. But he could be the gatekeeper to stop CartoonBuffoon from being in the top 8. That's sort of, I guess, his motivation right now. Maybe I don't know if they're buddies or what, but this could be a heartbreak.
I think overall, you just want to, as a competitor, you just want to perform well either way. I think the season overall didn't go too well for Tama, so might as well just show what you got in the last race you have.
Might as well. Busted out, and he is indeed busting it out, going out with a flame.
Going for that second wall kick. Very nice. Yeah, he's going in. He's got some strats. Some of them might not work out the way he wants to, but it's sort of 50-50, I guess. Sometimes he's doing really good, sometimes he's not doing that good. Ooh, and Cartoon actually opting for getting the red coin star and the box star first. So if he falls down on log wall kick, he does not have any backups. Something that Tama is definitely a little bit smarter on.
Ooh, how is CartoonBuffoon going to back? Very nice backup. I think, okay, Tama also, I feel, yeah, whenever there's a bump in the road in reds, it usually just kind of domino effects throughout the rest of the star. But Cartoon covered pretty well. Tama as well had a decent recovery there. Missed it. The star, though.
Definitely can't complain, and you're right about that. Everything is just so close together, so whenever you do a move, you can't get a wall kick that easily, just because of how little speed you get, for example. And goes for the breezes, but it's a little bit too early on that ground pound, I believe. He definitely had a good setup.
That trick is tough, man. One of the hardest. I don't think anybody has it 100% consistent. It is just too precise.
I 100% agree on that. I don't know. Punkei talks about how he gets that consistent, but I think it's just so inconsistent most of the time. And you just pray that it works.
I feel like
When
you have
Tama-
phases. Oh, not even.
Yeah, nope. That was,
He knew
yeah,
it. He didn't even go for the ground bound. He's like, yeah, this is not even close to happening.
that angle was just way too far. And Cartoon having to jump kick all the way up there. It's quite a 10 loss as well.
Yeah, Tama's out here, man, gaining more and more of a lead, widening the gap. Can he keep it going, though? We have seen countless times where a player has it all under control. They look like they've got their life together, and then Tippy comes around and ruins everything. Tama with the strats!
Whoa, going for it also gets it! Once again, dude. This man actually got it down.
The blank face. No expression. This is just what he does. He just makes it happen. My goodness. The side flip wall kick onto the Penguin's head. Side flip. It's just one of the most gorgeous sequences.
I can't agree more. And he keeps doing that as well. Every single time he's in a race, he just goes for that. And nails it so often too. This man's insane.
Cartoon with a more traditional approach. And also
Gets
very
it.
nice.
Definitely, there's a lot that can go wrong on that. It might be easier to get that strat, but you can fold on as well, and then... I've seen a lot of spaghetti drop there as well, after people fall down. The backup is not too easy, but that didn't happen, so we're good on that. And yeah, Tama with a 2-star lead here. Now I'm gonna go to HMC after collecting this one. The HMC late coming in. I honestly forgot when HMC late became a thing. It's been around for so long now.
Yeah, it feels like it's been at least a year or maybe 2 at this point.
For sure. But it's so nice to have like Fire C and upstairs just a little bit sooner. Don't have to do HMC first. Ooh, punching the wall.
Getting into a fight with the pillar, having a real hard time getting down to the door, but does figure it out. Another MIPS to grab here, though. Can be slippery. A little bit faster on English version. Going for the dive. Oh, CartoonBuffoon doesn't clear the wall. That is very unfortunate.
Keeps his cool though, gets up there, it's looking good. Very nice backup. Did not let it face him at all this time. Well, maybe now a little bit, but he was good on the backup at least. As long as you keep your focus while you do stuff, I don't think it matters too much.
Tama getting in a fight with all the inanimate objects there, punching the wall behind Toad. Could be just letting it all out before Tippy. I think that's a decent idea. A good strat.
The anger that isn't even there yet, just letting it out.
The preemptive.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You never know what's happening in Tippy, and Tippy is just brutal. No matter what. I feel like no matter how good you are, you just never... you can never tell yourself that, yeah, Tippy's gonna go fine. You're always scared going into Tippy.
It's indeed a bop. You gotta take it 1 star at a time, and even if you do that, it can very easily go south. Because it's just like one slip up. CartoonBuffoon not getting the ground pound on the star, and definitely not happy about that, understandably so.
Maybe quite too unhappy for my taste on that one. I don't think, like, I don't know why he gets so upset over small mistakes. I mean, I don't want to judge or anything, but it's hard to keep your focus if you, like, keep getting tilted, you know? Doesn't get the triple jump.
And actually trying it again, I think when you get that slip up, the camera's just, it's really hard to back up. Like, you might as well just go for this star.
Yeah, that one hurts a lot. Especially if you keep getting stuck on it and then can't even try it again because the camera's just so awkward. Ooh, and Tama grabbing bad bolt RNG, getting bobbed a little bit.
Just a little bop. Tiny bop. The CartoonBuffoon is letting it all out now in Hazy Maze Cave. And this is not how you want to. This is not the mentality you want to be at going into Tippy. I mean, this is like the calm before the storm, right? Hazy Maze Cave.
Pretty much. And Tama is like, I don't know if he's talking to Tama or keeping up with how Tama is doing, but Tama is actually still on 49 pace as well. So he's just gotta try and play his best. While Tama is having a really, really good run.
Tama's done. CartoonBuffoon! Oh, just barely making him taking some heavy fall damage and taking that opportunistic time during the fall damage to raise up his arms.
A lot of times. Yeah, this is, I don't know. I feel for him, but he's really gonna just try to stay focused going into Tippy. It's just kind of, I don't know, he's had these kind of mess ups ever since the beginning. So it just kind of builds up, I feel like. Man.
I gotta give it to him though. He does wear his heart on his sleeve. He is using webcam. He doesn't care, you know. He's just letting it out. This is what he's feeling, and that's just how it is.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he's still going as well. He's not giving up. Still in this. As Tama making his left to bounce, that's looking good. But slides down.
Jump. There's so many pieces to it. You know, it kind of goes over your head sometimes. But there's so much going on. Hold on. Hold on. Red alert.
The sponge block. Okay, just going for a triple jump back up, but doesn't get the triple jump.
Sponge block SquarePants coming in and saying hello, but Tama's really just now getting that red. Oh my goodness. And just like that, CartoonBuffoon is right back in this thing.
Let's see. If he's got this like a bonus, he said, okay, Tama, finally making it happen. A lot of slip-ups doing reds.
CartoonBuffoon accidentally doing the slip-up that we all hate the most. Jump diving above the key door and bonking, trying to go upstairs. We've all been there.
It happens to everyone.
I don't even know what it is. I think you're trying to go for a speed kick or something like that, and then you just end up rolling your thumb on A and B. Oh, not Tama
again. Now, let's see how Cartoon handles this one. You can get a decent time save here, but just nailing like to the bounce. That's looking good. Gets the first, second, and he's on the pole. Now, it's not over. It's not over after the actual bounce. Gonna make these jumps, and that's looking good.
Very safe as well. Nice. That's huge. Huge time save. Tama still has not gotten his bounce. Starting to get a little bit scary out here because if he misses it again, he will have no backups left. And we'll just have to go for the regular cruiser strat, which in and of itself is also a pretty scary strat. And this is the wall kick again!
Ooh. Okay, okay. And Cartoon unfortunately falling down now. Okay. That gives Tama a lot of time to spare, but Rainbow Ride, dude. Rainbow Ride.
Pretty much. To put it succinctly, Rainbow Ride.
Not high enough, but gets the wall kick and actually manages to... Oh my god. Tama. Playing with my head a little bit.
Oh, Cartoon. Both players working very vigorously together on this dish. One player throwing in the seasoning, the other player throwing in the spaghetti, and we got a tasty meal here.
I mean, at this point, we might as well just invite the whole GSA server to feast on this. That is a lot of spaghetti. Oh, this whole race.
I ain't complaining. I am a big spaghetti fan. I'll bring my own sauce. That's fine. I've got plenty.
Oh, for sure. Spaghetti's always good.
That's it. He's done. Rainbow Ride complete. Cartoon still with a little bit of work needed. The tick-tock clock, and that's it. We got Bowser in the sky. Toss the guy around. You already know the deal.
Easier said than done. That is making it sound like, yeah, that's done in a second, but there's a lot that's conserving. Emote throws, right? Man.
Ooh, okay, Tama. The double jump strat for the wall kick there. I don't know how to look that. He made that look super easy, but I feel like that's not that easy.
Very nice. That's a really good start. Like, the beginning of TC 100 is actually insanely hard to do well. The mid part, not so much, but there's still stuff that can go wrong. It's not safe. And then coming onto the ending, when Cartoon falling all the way down after, I don't know where he was wall kicking from, but that's a massive time loss.
Yeah, that hurts. The bonk having a struggle here. Ooh. Tama with a very nice 100. Again, every 10 seconds is another point. You know, let's say if Tama does take the W, every 10 seconds is a point. CartoonBuffoon's got to get at least, like, maybe, what, at least 3 points to it. Whoa, Tama with the back strat, not working out. Going for it again. This angle's not too good, but that looks like it'll work out.
Okay. Second try. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He didn't jump high enough off the swarm for some reason. The angle seemed fine too. But yeah, making it happen the second time. And our whole TTC 100 ahead of Cartoon. That is a big relief going into TTC, honestly. Getting that star done.
The bog from Cartoon taking the death. Okay, Cartoon, let me read it. He's at 406 points. Saxdale's right behind him at 388. This is the last week, and you want to secure that 8th place position. Cartoon is in 8th right now. Taking a quick pause, not pressing A on the level. Ooh. He needs to get at least like 3 to 10 points in order to be safe. Like Saxdale would need to win against Pete. Oh, missed the red coin and dies again. No. Oh my goodness.
It's not looking really good. Like, at this point, Saxdale might not even need to win in order to actually bop him off that 8th spot.
That's the thing. CartoonBuffoon taking...
No.
And ending it there. The forfeit from CartoonBuffoon.
No.
That is going to be it. That's it.
I think he's out, right?
I mean, he isn't out yet. I think the forfeit penalty, I want to say, is -10. But don't quote me on that. We clearly don't really know anything. -15. We're getting it from the back. A -15 to CartoonBuffoon is going to put him at a 491. Sorry, 391. Meaning Saxdale only needs to get 4 points against
and that is
Pete.
Definitely possible. Saxdale, I'm pretty sure he could also win against Pete. He's kind of more the inconsistent guy, but he definitely can get 4 points, I feel like. So with that, CartoonBuffoon just unfortunately digging his own grave there, out of the top 8, maybe. I mean, we don't know yet, but just maybe. It's not a big baby anymore.
Yeah, Pete would have to win by, I think, like 5 minutes is what it ends up being, in order for Saxdale to not take the 8th place and thus get into the playoffs.
So just
started next week.
Just like a 4-minute difference, and then already Saxdale would be in this. If he was only 4 minutes behind Pete, he would be in the top 8. And that is definitely doable.
Wow.
But yeah, for Tama, there's not really anything in this, unfortunately. He can just finish this run, show what he's got. Yeah.
Yeah, Tama, I mean, he's right outside of the range. Well, actually, hold on 1 second. Let me do the math. Let me calculate it out.
He's getting 90 points, so... No, wait. He's actually in front of Cartoon now. If he went... Yeah, he's actually in the top 8. Because of the penalty of -15.
The plot thickens. That's right. Tama will now be at 393 points. Cartoon at 391. So if Saxdale gets wiped, Tama could be in playoffs. It is possible.
It is definitely, the possibility is there. I believe that Saxdale is good, but we'll have to see. That is, wow. If that's actually gonna happen, I don't know what to say. That seems too insane.
That would be absolutely absurd. We'll just have to see. That match is coming up soon. I don't believe that is next, but there's a whole ton of Mario action going on all throughout today. Up next, we've got Momo versus Gainai. After that, Drogi versus J Mill. A whole bunch of Division 2 action. Tama with the fat bonk, laughing it off. I wonder if he realizes at this point that Cartoon is forfeited. He's just wrapping it up. Just to see what he can get.
Yeah, I was almost on the 50 there, but might as well just grab a low 51 now. Still has to get up though. Still not safe. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I mean, until Rambo Ride, that was a very solid run for Tama. Not considering the mistakes in the beginning. After Worms, he played really, really solid though.
Ask it in chat. Is time irrelevant if he forfeits? Yes. Basically. Just has to finish up at this point.
I mean,
something we're looking at.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think he's gonna quit at this point, and I don't know if I would be down to sit here for more, like, for another 20 minutes, but luckily Tama's just gonna finish with clean throws. Nice. Securing his top 8 spot for now. Still races to be done, but yeah, that is actually kind of crazy.
To be continued.
I didn't think he was gonna be in this anymore, but he's not out completely. Not yet.
He would ever plotting against Tama. Was hoping he wouldn't make it in top 8, but now he's in top 8, doesn't know what to do, doesn't know how to handle these emotions, and understandably so. But basically, Saxdale's going to need to win by, or not win, sorry. He's going to need to be at least, like, a little bit under, it looks like he's going to need 6 points in order to dethrone Tama. So,
a whole minute.
At least within 4 minutes of Pete. So that's pretty reasonable. Chances are, I would guess Saxdale's going to make it into that 8th place spot, but anything's possible. That match will be happening later today. But that is that for Tama versus CartoonBuffoon. Thank you everybody for watching. D, whatever, it was a pleasure, man. We just kind of came in, did our thing,
and it worked out well. That was really fun, dude.
Indeed. Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't go anywhere. Up next is Momo versus Gaina, and Tama himself is going to be commentating that with the whatever. So it's happening. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Peace.
Bye-bye.